Hi people, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, Sandra here, and I am back again with another video, with another spicy video, as is the new trend, as is the new normal. So today's video, really spicy. It is titled Drake's Secret Baby Mama backs Kendrick and leaks video of Drake with young girls. Drake's secret baby mama backs Kendrick and leaks video of Drake with young girls. Like she backed Kendrick Lamar up, okay? So I did have to do a little research. As I said in my previous videos, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, please do check it out so that you could have like a proper understanding, like a collective understanding of why maybe I see things the way I'm gonna see things. So like after the first video, I did a little research. It's really not intensive, to be honest. It's still very surface level. But I did realize that there's a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and I'm like, oh my, what is going on in showbiz? What is going on? Like, why is everybody having a beef or like dissing themselves? I mean, I love the drama because I mean it's obviously not directed at me. But anyways, like getting into this Drake and Kendrick Lamar, I'm like, okay, girl, bring it on, okay? So that's what we're gonna be getting into today. Obviously, it's gonna be my first time getting into this video or knowing the content of this video. So I'm just like, if this is true, fingers crossed for what I'm about to just experience. I would really love for y'all to see the video through with me. Please do stick around from the very start to the very end, okay? Because it's about to be spicy. Alright, so with this being said, people, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so I'm ready and let us hit play.
Sweetie, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true, and this information came to me from one of the crew members on Drake's tour. This was the guy who did all the tech stuff, and he told me that Drake has an employee whose job is to go around town looking for super hot girls. He finds the girls and then he interviews them, and out of all the girls he interviews, he picks the one that he thinks is the best. Then he drives her to Drake's place. Drake has sex with her, and then he drives her home. So basically, Drake has his own private Tinder.
Now, y'all know I couldn't wait to address this issue, because what? Rich? It was the biggest rap beef we've seen in a long time. And not only did Kendrick Lamar take it there, but he dropped diss track after diss track against Drake. But things are about to get very messy now because Kendrick is taking it a step further, and this beef is far from over. In one of his diss tracks, Kendrick exposed Drake for allegedly having a secret daughter and baby mama. And although Drake denies
but Drake is a fine man, though.
Because they say that the baby mama has come out to reveal her identity and slam Drake for allegedly being a deadbeat dad. But that's not all, y'all, because she allegedly backed Kendrick's claims about Drake allegedly being.
Yo, hold up. Like, I really don't know much about the beef, when it started, why it started, how long it's been. But this about Drake having a secret baby mama, it could be true, to be honest. Like, I don't know, like, in entirety how through all this are, but you know something? There's actually no smoke without a fire. It could be like dissolved or diluted truth, or an added lie, or just something, but there could be a truth in something. And I mean, even with his first kid, I don't know about you, but like, when I knew, the kid was already grown. He was already like 4, 3, I'm not so sure. So it's actually possible that Drake could have another baby mama, and he's keeping it a secret. But I don't know. I don't think he'll be a deadbeat dad, because from what I see, he seems like a pretty okay dad for like his fame. The way people parent when they're in stardom. I think he's like on that level. I don't know, people, but it could be true. So let's get back.
Being a creep, and she allegedly handed over some pretty damaging video evidence to Kendrick of Drake allegedly being creepy towards young girls. Now, these videos allegedly show Drake in a compromising position with these girls. And y'all, it's about to get serious. Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to weigh in through this whole entire video. And if you haven't already yet, subscribe, because I'm about to tell you how Kendrick is determined to ruin Drake for good.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. Right, but that wasn't the line right there.
Y'all, Kendrick Lamar has officially become an Avengers level threat, because why on earth did he eat Drake up like that? They not like us.
Yo, I didn't even know Kendrick could talk.
I said A minor.
I thought he was so calm.
It's crazy. I even dusted off my kneecaps to crip walk. But Drake had a few shots and hits too on Kendrick, and the beef just went from 0 to 100 real fast. At first it was just a few shots here and there in their songs, but over the weekend, things took a serious turn. Kendrick didn't just drop one diss track, he hit Drake with a trilogy. And let me tell y'all, it was like watching a heavyweight boxing match from one fighter didn't stand a chance. Drake's gonna need some serious damage control because Kendrick served him up a dish of humiliation that's very hard to recover from. And just when you thought it didn't get any crazier, this whole baby mama drama that Kendrick was spilling out, yeah, it turns out it might be legit, y'all. Allegedly, the baby mama is backing Kendrick and not her baby daddy. So let's rewind a little bit and get the backstory. Drake and Kendrick's beef has been brewing for ages, y'all. It all started because Drake couldn't handle a bit of friendly competition. Let's go back all the way back to 2013 when Kendrick jumped on Big Sean's track Control and called out a bunch of big names in the game, making it clear that he was coming for the throne. Y'all remember on Control when he said, "And I'm gonna get it even if you're in the way, and if you're in the way, better run for Pete's sake." I heard the barbershop.
I do like Kendrick's rap though. I'm not a huge rap fan, but
the rest of y'all is new ninjas. There's new ninjas, don't get involved. Yeah, he was making it very clear that he was coming for the throne, and that move lit a fire under Drake, and the rivalry has just been simmering ever since. He said,
"Really?
This is hip hop, and them ninjas should know what time it is," and that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit,
Narita here is a cruise. She's a cruise.
Big Sean, J Electron, Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you ninjas. Yeah, so while other rappers took Kendrick's Control verse in stride, seeing it as a competitive spirit, Drake took it personally. And that's when the drama started to get
for real
chaotic.
This is all the cost, like this is what caused all this?
Back and forth between them. But things definitely escalated a few weeks back. J. Cole in his song First Person Shooter with Drake dropped Kendrick's name alongside theirs, referring to them as the big three in rap. J. Cole said, "Love when they argue the hottest MC. Is the K Dotters at Aubrey and me. We the big three like we started the league, but right now I feel like Muhammad."
She's a good rapper
now this
too.
Didn't sit well with Mr. Kendrick, no. K Dot said no. And he decided to clap back at J. Cole and Drake in his collab with Metro Boomin titled Like That, where he said, "It's up, lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If you walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location, I still got PTSD. Mother of the big three, ninja, it's just big me." Applause in the comments. Now Metro and Drake had their own tangled history, and Metro definitely didn't hold back. He even threw out his own beat, inviting everybody and their mama to jump in and take a swipe at Drake. And guess what? People were definitely not shy about joining in. They was lining up, ready to take a swing at Drake. They even had me in the background talking about BBL Drizzy. Oh, it's BBL Drizzy. Let me know if I should join the chat.
That's Narita.
Drake looks like he's got a target on his back.
She's a cruise, man.
Aren't missing their mark. It's a full-blown showdown, and Drake's caught right in the middle of it. But of course, Drake wasn't about to let Kendrick have the last word with "they not like us." At least not without putting up a fight. He fired back.
Oh really? I actually like this song "They Not Like Us."
That were aimed
so it was actually a diss? Nah.
Maybe he thought
that's
he had
too
the
much.
upper hand, but listen, was he wrong? Because when Kendrick came back with Euphoria, a 6-minute masterpiece of lyrical destruction, seriously, it was like watching a master at work. But Kendrick was not satisfied with just one little knockout punch. No, he followed up with 616 in LA, and let me tell y'all, it was just as savage as the first one. And he pulled back the curtain on Drake's camp, exposing moles and traitors, painting Drake as the bad guy, throwing money around to get dirt on Kendrick, and it was super messy. And Kendrick got the upper hand with that diss track. But Drake was not the one to back down. No, he dropped another diss track called Family Matters.
It's just an unending circle. So who's gonna end it?
He called out Kendrick.
Who's gonna end it? What's gonna end it?
Some very serious stuff about Kendrick's personal life, and then he went there comparing Kendrick's relationship with his fiance to a messy relationship of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. It was definitely a low blow, y'all. But hey, all's fair in love and rap beef, right? I don't know. Because I'm not gonna lie, Drake did his thing with that track because a couple of years ago, there were reports of Kendrick allegedly putting hands on his fiance, but he denied those allegations.
Oh wait, this is true.
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female.
Yeah.
And they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff
Hmm.
ever made up.
I was like, Kendrick did that? I doubt it.
And you know, that person whoever made that up owed an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused. You dig what I'm saying? That's a real issue, and to be putting a person named like stands for something way more better that's been raised and way more better than that. That's really cool. People out there that really get it. There's women out there that get it and do say nothing, live that nonsense.
Because I was like, I'm sure
He denied it.
he support you would have been arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant. That's honor and it's ignorant. So 100%.
What y'all think? You think he actually did it?
I didn't even think that was remotely.
Because he was so calm and just nice. I don't know.
But don't get it twisted, Drake wasn't pulling any punches. He went as far as alleging that one of Kendrick's kids might not even be his own, suggesting his fiance Whitney had cheated with Kendrick's manager Dave Free. And the social media team, well, let me tell y'all, it's piping hot. Fans notice Whitney's social media moves because she follows Dave but not Kendrick. And every time she posts about her kids, Dave's right there in the comments section, leaving emojis and whatnot. It's enough to make you raise an eyebrow for sure. But now Drake's Family Matters track was definitely spicy because before we could even ask or bask in the reactions, Kendrick hit back with Meet the Grams. It was like Kendrick had been waiting in the wings, just itching for the chance to spill some serious tea.
Yo, I mean,
on a silver platter.
Because they're ready.
The Grams definitely overshadowed Family Matters. And Meet the Grams, Kendrick didn't hold back either. He went after every single member of Drake's family. And he didn't stop there. He exposed Drake for some seriously shady behavior, painting him as a creep. It's like every diss track Kendrick drops adds fuel to the fire, and Drake's left scrambling to try to put it out. He name dropped Jake's mom, saying, "Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think ninjas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get effed up in the cell for the rest of their life. He hates black people.
Oh my god, this narrator, this video.
Facial hair because he understood being a beard.
This video is spicy, people.
On Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keep his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Now, for those of you who aren't up to speed on this particular tea, there have been whispers for a while now about Drake's questionable behavior, particularly concerning young girls. Take, for instance, the situation with Millie Bobby Brown. Yes, the little girl from Stranger Things. When she was just 14, she opened up about how she and Drake were texting frequently, like every day, and he was giving her advice about boys. Now let that sink in for a moment. Drake, a grown man in his 30s, chatting with a 14-year-old about dating. It's definitely giving grooming, raised eyebrows, and sparked conversations about appropriate boundaries.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like,
And talk about what?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love
What's
him.
his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
He was allegedly also texting Billie Eilish when she was just 17 and he was in his 30s. And there were reports about him dating Bella Harris the moment she turned 18, or him kissing a 17-year-old fan on stage after she told him she was 17. started on the reports that Drake allegedly hires people just to help him pick up girls.
Sweetie, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Now, everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true, and this information came to me from one of the crew members on Drake's tour. This was the guy who did all the tech stuff, and he told me that Drake has an employee whose job is to go around town looking for super hot girls. He finds the girls and then he interviews them, and out of all the girls he interviews, he picks the one that he thinks is the best. Then he drives her to Drake's place. Drake has sex with her, and then he drives her home. So basically, Drake has his own private Tinder.
Let me tell y'all, Kendrick knew all about it, and he did not hold back on any kind of track. He straight up pulled another Pusha T, talking about Drake was hiding the world from the world and the kids from the world and the world from the kids, saying that he had a daughter that he had hidden away. And let me tell y'all, we were all shook. I mean, Kendrick, baby. What do you mean Drake's hiding the whole child from us again? Now, we all thought a daughter
again, yeah.
Well, Kendrick dropped a bombshell with these lines. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out here hoping that you come. It's wild, y'all. But then again, knowing Drake's track record, it's not exactly surprising. Remember when Adonis came into the picture? Drake only fessed up to being a dad after Pusha T called him out on it. Then he tried to spin it like he was hiding his son from the world. Yeah, Drake. Well, in November 2022, there were reports that Drake had allegedly gotten a woman pregnant. A source said it appears that Drizzy's legal team is taking the woman's claim seriously as they were keeping her quiet with an ironclad contract. The girl signed Drake's non-disclosure agreement, so she can't really talk about anything. So it's not really surprising that he would probably pull that stunt again. However, Drake himself replied to this on Instagram saying, "Nah, hold on. Can someone find my hidden daughter, please, and send her to me? These guys are in shambles." Now, Drake tried to play it off like he planted this 11-year-old daughter's story, but I gotta say, it's pretty telling that Drake chose to clap back specifically at that one line about his hidden daughter, ignoring the other crazy claims that Kendrick was dishing out about his creepy
that is
behavior.
suspicious.
Made us all wonder what was going on behind the scenes. I mean, he didn't say anything until his latest diss track, which really was just a white flag. But hold on to your hats, because the drama train ain't slowing down anytime soon. Drake's secret baby mama just stepped out of the shadows allegedly to confirm the rumors. Allegedly, he does indeed have a daughter, and apparently he's been keeping her under wraps from the world. Looks like she's had enough of this hiding in the shadows and is ready to spill the tea on Drake. But here's where it gets even messier. Rumor has it that Kendrick's not playing around either. He's allegedly the mastermind behind getting the baby mama to spill tea, and she's not just talking. Word on the streets is that she's handed over some very juicy videos to Kendrick that he would be ready to use and some ammo on another diss track. Now, these videos supposedly contain evidence of Drake engaging in some inappropriate behavior with young women. Allegedly, the video's really bad, and it paints Drake in a bad light, even worse than all the other stuff that's been said before. Well, Drake better buckle up and end this feud quickly, because trust me, he does not want it with Kendrick dropping these types of videos. Now, not only is the streets doing their own versions of BBL Drizzy, but they've also been leaving comments all over the internet saying stuff like, "I'm glad Drake is finally getting called out for his creepy behavior towards teenagers on a larger scale, but how are there people still defending him? Some of y'all weird." For the record, I don't believe Drake is a creep because Kendrick said so. I believe Drake is a creep because he is very obviously a creep, and people have been pointing it out for years. And also, I don't know why Drake acting like he not a creep when Millie Bobby Brown said he used to text her and he's currently dating Lotto's little sister when he pushing Big 40. The allegations are believable because of his actions. I wouldn't be shocked if someone came forward. Y'all, this situation has been an entire hot mess, but I got to know what y'all think about this. Have y'all been dropping y'all tracks for BBL Drizzy? Are you team Drizzy or are you team
BBL? I ain't team nobody.
Next video.
Yo, that was hot. Drop it like it's hot. Now, I just want to let us a moment of silence, or rather a moment of applaud for the narrator here or rather the content creator on this one, okay? Because like a moment of applaud for the lady who was narrating, because I don't know, I feel like she just added a whole new spice to this. Like, I love her energy. I love the way she's just presenting. Like, she has my heart, she has my respect, she has my subscription, she has my support. Like, because she is just, I don't know, she's just fire. Like, she is just such a a drummer, like his hot babe, and her raps, like her bars. She really should go check out, like, signing up with Drake or with Kendrick, whoever's team she's on, because she really got it. She really really got it. So yeah, that got me. Now this whole story, okay, because I already started the video stating out the fact that I didn't have enough knowledge as to what is going on between Drake and Kendrick, and she actually helped me get through it, which I'm very grateful for. So I'm like, okay, this is where the beef started, and in my opinion, I feel like, is it an ego thing? Because if you are super talented, if you're so great in your craft, why would you feel threatened about somebody else who maybe shares like similar gifts or similar interests as you? Because I mean, there are lots of fishes in the sea, and you cannot be the only one who's shining. You cannot be the only star in a world full of, or rather, in a sky full of stars. I don't know how to mention it. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I just feel like the premise to this beef, it's still surface level. I feel like there's something hidden that we didn't know, or we do not know yet, because I mean, these people are just coming for them. I mean, to be honest, I didn't know much about these people. You get me? Like, I'm not a rap fan, but if I'm to listen to rap, I mean, Drake and Kendrick, they do have like some pretty cool raps that I do listen to, and I mean, that's where it ends for me, right? It just ends like me listening to this rap songs. But like, getting to know them right now from this point of view is actually very shocking, because I didn't even know Kendrick, like, I thought Kendrick shied away from the spotlight. I didn't know he had like such a blown out beef with Drake, and he is very vocal about it. It's just so shocking, to be honest. And Drake, like that man, like, I know I've been, seeing controversial topics about around him, like anything controversial, like in the showbiz world. I don't know. I always feel like I do see Drake's name, and I'm just like, is this real? But him texting Millie, like, what do they want to discuss? He was coming somewhere, Australia or so, and she said she's gonna see him to discuss what? Like, what do they want to discuss? Does he want to help her with her assignment, or what wants to be the discussion? He's helping her about boys. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's all new, and it's I don't know. It's just not sitting so well with me. But I just really hope that nobody is hurt in the process. I mean, like, physically or emotionally. I just really hope nobody is hurt in the process, because I mean, that should be the goal. But in the meantime, I'm just getting entertained, with all this. I mean, y'all do your thing there, and we just come here, hash the topic, talk about it. I would really appreciate if you guys would engage. Let me know what you think about this. Yeah, basically. And as she asks, are you team Drake or team Kendrick? Okay, so do tell me all of that down in the comment box, but just know that this girl here was a fulfilled listener. Like, I got every juice that was thrown out in this video. Big shout out to the narrator. She's a good one. She's amazing. Anyways, thank you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you watching this video to this very end. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. If this is your first time and you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe to my channel for lead amazing content and such commentaries on the most controversial topics going up in the showbiz world right now. So please do hit the subscribe button, okay? Like this video so that the algorithm can push it to a lot more people who will be interested in this video. And yeah, people, upon this very next one, let us keep on staying safe and healthy. Bye.